Hey guys, welcome back to the Crypto Wave. Wanted to go over a new one that I came across. Looks like it could be pretty dang good. It's called Unbound Finance. And I came across a Twitter link here. Looks like they are opening up a whitelist. Um, they already have testnet up on this particular one. I'm wading through this faucet to try and get some test Ethereum to try and utilize their platform and get a little bit better understanding of what I read through this intense white paper here. But if you guys haven't checked it out yet, go on to Unbound or at Unbound Finance. Click on the link. It's going to take you over to this whitelist spot. Hopefully we can get a spot because I think this one's going to be pretty good. I know I usually drag on a little bit on these videos, so I'm going to try and make this nice and short and sweet. Hopefully you guys are familiar at this point. I've talked about it quite a bit doing these AMMs or these automatic market makers, in the fact of liquidity and how you have to put equal collateral up, equal amounts, say for instance Ethereum and USDC, equal amounts to create a liquidity provider token, which in essence is kind of a receipt or an IOU from the particular market making platform that you're using. And in doing so and providing liquidity, you get benefits in fees, and each one kind of has a different little gimmick. So what's unique about this one, and what I'm really excited about, is this is going to be a cross-chain aggregator. Now, I went into the white paper and tried to dig into this to kind of get a better understanding of it. And from what I'm understanding, and if I'm understanding it properly, I gotta read a little bit more, is they're going to try and utilize their platform so that you can provide liquidity, say on Ethereum. But what it actually ends up doing is it ties it to their particular liquidity token, which then is can be utilized and is going to be utilized cross-chain into multiple different protocols and things. So obviously QuickSwap is Matic. You have the PancakeSwap on Binance, SushiSwap Ethereum, Uniswap Ethereum. All of these different protocols or blockchains, my understanding is what they're going to do is they're going to be able to create this UND stablecoin. So when you put in, as opposed to getting a liquidity provider token specific to that chain, such as Binance, you are going to get their token, which then can be utilized as a bridge, so to speak, through the AMM marketing system and such. So it's going to be interesting to see. They also are claiming that within their white paper, they're saying this is going to be their kind of solution to impermanent loss, which we've talked about in the past. Impermanent loss being, depending on those token pools, which one's going up, going down as people are buying and selling. If it ends up you paired it with a token that's just a piece of crap, as people sell that piece of crap back into the pool and the Ethereum side goes down, the crap token goes up, and you're still in that pool, you're going to be holding a big old bag of crap token basically. But because what they're going to do in this particular instance is they take the liquidity, put it into their stabilized token, you're not necessarily trading against the token any longer. You're utilizing their particular, what they called a soft USDT, I believe is what they refer to it as. Well, they're calling it a UND stablecoin, but I remember in the white paper they're calling it a soft stable USD coin. So there'll be perpetual borrowing. There's going to be loans. The repayment's going to be a little bit different. You can kind of pay it back as you see fit. There's going to be zero liquidation plan. That's kind of what they're trying to do. It's going to be debt free in regards to interest borrowed and such. So if you do get a free moment, I would say get over here and check out the white paper. It's pretty complex as you get into these equations, and I'm not going to pretend I know what the heck they all are. But what I'm really excited about is I want to start using this faucet here. This is on the test network. Once I get these tokens sent to me, which I requested, has not shown up yet, I would like to start fooling around with this and kind of getting a little bit better idea of it. Simply because when you look at it, it looks like once you put your liquidity in, that's where the minting comes. Once you mint, it's imagining it's going to be a percentage of the amount of collateral you're putting in. At that point, you can then unlock those liquidity tokens and start earning. And so that's where I want to kind of start seeing. I want to start playing around with this. I want to see how sufficient and how is that cross-chain working. Is it even available on this testnet? I want to see what that looks like. I'm wondering if there's maybe a backlog that you can see kind of how beneficial it was going to be. But at any rate, I don't want to ramble on too much. This one seems like it could be pretty dang good. It's definitely, I don't know of another one out there like this. I think it's going to be pretty one of a kind. And if it catches fire and it allows you to start doing collateral cross chain using, in essence, cross bridging here through all these different networks, that would be pretty dang big, simply because anybody who has been following me knows that I'm on all these chains except for Harmony I haven't used yet. And sometimes it gets a little tricky going for, say, for instance, Solana to Ethereum, or Solana to Binance. There's a bunch of sites out there that can kind of help you, but you're kind of jumping from one site to another, and it just starts getting a little bit tricky. So I will leave it at that, guys. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully this is a short enough video and kind of a quick introduction. As I learn more about this and as I fiddle around with it, I'll try and update you on YouTube. But in the meantime, get over here at Unbound Finance on Twitter. Link up, see if you can't get one of these white list spots. I'm going to try and do the same. So, all right. Hope all is well. Sorry, it's another late one. It's about 1:18 in the morning on September 16th. I honestly, at this point, should probably start calling this crypto midnight wave or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I very much appreciate it. Hopefully, with you doing that, helps my algorithm and helps me get seen. But hopefully, it also helps. Hopefully, my videos are helping you. All right, guys. Have a good night.